Hello, my name is Kate Fox, and welcome to second edition of the Authentic You series for 2026. And today I have Caroline Cordery with me, and she's going to answer my 6 questions. Say hello, Caroline.
Hello, everybody.
We're not going to tell you what she does until the end. So, without further ado, first question: what makes you smile?
What makes me smile? It has to be my cats. Coming home, finding them all round and about. I've got four, they're all strays, and that makes me smile. But the
Oh,
other thing that makes me smile is when Manchester City beat Manchester United.
you see, I didn't know you were going to say that. Why did it? No, I'm not. I know why. Right. Okay. Yes, I get that. Okay. So, when did you last cry and
I
why?
I last cried in November when I lost one of my cats. I lost Lucy.
Oh,
She'd had a very, very poor start in life, living in a very violent household and then being abandoned. But when she got to me, life dramatically changed. She was with me nearly 10 years. She became very pampered, and I miss her, especially when I go to bed, because she'd snuggle up on the pillow next to me. That's when I last cried.
so you don't have all four of them in the bed with you, do you? Three of them.
No, my big black one, he often sleeps at the bottom of the bed, but we sort of negotiate round each other.
I've got 2 cats, and I've given up letting them in my bedroom. They have one now sleeps in the kitchen. They've always used to sleep in the kitchen from kittens, but I've now separated them. One has the lounge and the other one has the kitchen, and I get sleep. There we go. Anyway, so 4 cats. Well, right. So without further ado, can you recommend book, podcast, art gallery, or museum?
Well, the book that I want to recommend is a book called Arthur, the dog who crossed the jungle to find a new home. Now, this book is about a stray dog who became Arthur, and he followed a team out in Ecuador who were doing a cross sort of jungle race. They went through jungle, they went through rivers, they went up and down mountains. And this dog, who became Arthur, started following them after the team leader, whose name was something like Mikkel Lindnord, he was Norwegian, he threw this dog just a meatball. And the next day, the dog just followed them, and they couldn't get rid of him, despite him being a bit injured, the hardship of crossing terrain. And soon, Mikel realised he didn't want to get rid of him. And eventually, they didn't win the race, partly because of the dog. But they crossed the finish line, and he decided that he was going to take the dog home back to his family. And I'll tell you, it took an awful lot of paperwork and red tape to get through. But it's an unbelievable story of
Wow.
bonding, etc. And it really it is worth a read.
Well, thank you. There's a definite animal theme going on today. Okay, so question number 4. What is the best compliment a client has ever said to you?
Right, well, this is where you'll realize what I do, because there are actually two, because one of them says, I would recommend anyone needing help with their CV or LinkedIn profile to use the services of Signature CVs. To be honest, what Caroline does is magic. But people getting a job is so important these days. And when somebody sort of lets me know that they've secured a new position, that's where I get my job satisfaction. So to be told, and I quote, within 2 weeks of circulating and sharing my updated CV and LinkedIn, I secured 4 interviews and a week later a job role. Now that makes me happy, and it's
Mm,
not the only testimonial that I've got like that.
I know I've seen your testimonials, the whole list of them. You are very well respected. So we've just done 4, 5, and 6 in one sort of question. So number 5 was, why should your ideal client customer work with you? Well, I think you've just said it, haven't you? Why should? Because you're magic.
Because I'm magic and because I'm the best, I'm highly successful writing CVs and LinkedIn profiles. be it for individuals or for a company. And I've said it, and you said it, but my testimonials speak for themselves.
They do.
There is a second reason, and that is that around 90% of my CV clients get the next job interview, and probably around 80% will secure the next one or two or maybe three positions they go for. But I would add on to that, as long as they go for the right type of job. Some people don't listen. You've got to go for the right type of job that matches your CV and skills. Thirdly, I would say my company LinkedIn profiles really do engage with the reader, encouraging contact to be made, and hopefully developing long-term relationships between business and client.
Super. Well done. So I think we know what your business is. What's your business name?
My business name is Signature CVs because
Signature CVs.
originally I just started writing CVs primarily for executives, together with covering letters and interview advice. I then moved into LinkedIn profiles for individuals looking for jobs when LinkedIn changed in the mid-teens. And then, really, through networking, people said to me, "Well, you're so good with words. Can you do the text for our company LinkedIn?"
Mm.
And when I'm writing that for a director or owner, I tend to use the about section to really focus on that person, their expertise, values, aspirations, because you can write about the company, its services, etc., why it's head and shoulders above others in its field, under experience. And at the end of the day, people buy from people and people like stories. So that's primarily what I offer. I
Brilliant.
often say if it's to do with words, then you need me, Caroline, at Signature CVs.
Thank
And if
you.
you want to know more, you can email me at caroline at signaturecvs, all one word, .co.uk, or give me a ring on 07799 060733. Now,
Great.
more information, you can go to my website, www.signaturecvs.co.uk, and that tells you the basic services I provide and prices. So that, in a nutshell, is me and Signature CVs delivering a true signature of you and what you can deliver.
Jolly good. I think we've got it there. One thing you didn't say is that they can connect with you on LinkedIn, and that's where you sit and that's where you are. So that's good. Thank you very much. That was very interesting. So I think we'll better sign off talking about signatures. So I'm Kate Fox, Fox Graphics Design and Marketing. We guide businesses to be noticed and raise their game by using design, brand, and marketing strategies, which enables them to get ahead of their competition and make lots of money. I seem to remember. Oh yes, triple in turnover. That was it. I forgot my own strapline then. So I polish businesses up beautifully as well with my design, and you can see the phone number. You can get hold of me on the bottom here, and there it is. There we are, phone number. But I'm on all social media, and my website is foxgraphicsdesign.com. So thank you very much for coming today, Caroline. That was very interesting. And there is an animal theme, and nobody's comment. No, maybe somebody will notice, but we're not just talked about 4 cats, a dog, it's a book. We've got, where is it? No, the other way.
No, the other way.
The other way. No, towards you. That's right.
At the back of me.
At the back of you, we've got a giraffe. So goodbye from me, goodbye from you, and goodbye from the giraffe.
Goodbye.